Hello, all. Hello, all. This is Deborah Razzo here with the Women's Real Estate Network. I have one of my favorite people here, Christy Dowd. We are going to be having an event next week, and that's why we're here, Christy and I. And it is next Wednesday, and it's called Real Estate Horror Stories. And a lot of people wonder why we actually have an event called Real Estate Horror Stories. And here's the thing: we learn a lot from other people's mistakes. I mean, that's just the truth of it, right? And of course, the women that are going to be on this panel next week are women who have taken what might not have happened, how they expected it to happen, and what is that saying? Taken lemons and made it a lemonade, right? So, Christy, tell us a little bit about yourself. What's your background in real estate? What do you do? Give us a lead in about who you are.
Okay. So I am a new real estate investor. My horror story comes from my first flip project. A lot. Yes, I am a registered nurse. And after working through the pandemic and then almost going on strike with our contract renewal and all of that, I realized, I can't necessarily rely on that for my long term, and I want more freedom in my life. And I've been been interested in real estate for a long time. Met Deborah at a meeting and did her mentorship program, which was wonderful, and that helped me start taking action. So that got me into my first flip.
Woohoo! And like all flips, they start out with a lot of hope and good intentions.
And every step of the way, unexpected challenges.
Unexpected challenges, and here's what I want to say about that. I think as a real estate investor, you don't realize how much of a problem solver you are, and how you have to exercise that muscle all the time. I know that I've said this before, so I tell people that my phone doesn't ring unless there's a problem on the other line. I mean, that's just the way it is. Like, no one calls me to say, hey, everything's going great. Yeah. On the days that my phone doesn't ring, I'm like, yahoo!
It's a win.
It's a win, yeah. But your phone was ringing a lot.
Sometimes it was lack of communication that was more an issue, but
yeah,
it was. I mean, things came up in the purchasing of the process that delayed that. There were major delays during the construction, during the rehab phase of the project. And then there were other things with the selling of the house. I mean, it definitely gave me a sense of, okay, like you said, like, you got to learn to work through some stuff.
Yeah,
like,
you do. And the fact of the matter is, there's no way out but through.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know a little bit about Christy's story, and I think anybody who comes to this meeting is going to get some great contractor tips. I'll just say it that way. I'll just dangle that a little bit. And because it is a key part of any kind of rehab. And the fact of the matter is, you come out the other end with more of an education. And yeah, and I know when Christy came out the other end of this, I said, okay, so are you, it was our first flip. I'm like, are you, turned off? And she's like, no, now I totally know how to handle a rehab. And I was like, good going, like, way to turn that around. Right.
Totally. Yeah. It was a lot of lessons on a daily basis and a lot of sleepless nights, but I learned so much, and I don't want all of those gems that I got from it to go to waste.
I think not only doing another rehab would help that, but also sharing them with a group of people who can empathize with you, for one thing, and who can learn from your mistakes as well. I mean, that's what kind of this community at REN is all about, right? We learn from each other. We help each other, and whether helping is, being financial friends, or whether helping is like holding somebody while they're crying, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
yeah, there is crying in real estate, and
Lots.
so here's the thing: if you're out there and you're wondering, what do I need to know? What don't I know that I need to know? You need to come to this event. Real Estate Horror Stories. Go to renmonthlymeeting.com to register. We'll have Christy there along with two other special guests telling their stories as well. So there's going to be lots of learning going on. So join us. It is a week from today. It's Wednesday, October 18th. So it's a week from today at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So anybody who wants to come join us, come learn some lessons. Yeah, learn how to take lemons and make lemonade. Thank you, Christine. I can't wait to see you next week. Thanks all.
Yeah.